We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Elvis Franco gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Stepping into the box, Michael Jordan. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, Michael Jordan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Manny Morales.
So digging in now, Manny Morales. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch.
Outside.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
2 balls and a strike to count. Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder. Michael Black is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
At the plate, Michael Black. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Fernando Liriano is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Dexter.
And the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Jordan is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Now at the plate, Freddie Santiago. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Lifted in the air out to right. Stemley is there. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Embry.
Now at the plate, J.C. Embry. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Morales is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Ready now for Cincinnati. Marcus Gutierrez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Gutierrez.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Here it comes.
2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. William Goddard waits on deck. Here's a pop-up now. Coleman shading to his right. 1 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, William Goddard.
Into the box, William Goddard. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
3-0 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Oh, man, that
Number
check
7.
swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Now batting, Art Stemley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A pause and the 0-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You
Batting
can't
seven.
spot a sinker in a better location because
Ball.
even if you do get the bat on the ball,
Elliott.
there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Paul Elliott, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Goddard leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Christopher Moran.
Number 2.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Moran is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Two pitch is fouled away. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the 2nd.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping into the box, Travis James. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses again, 2-0.
2-0.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the stretch. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in his zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
3-2.
Turned on down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the .320 mark.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
First pitch of the at-bat. A runner at second, nobody out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now in the box, Dave Bowie. First offering on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
First and second here with nobody out. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home, that was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
So now to the plate, Tyler Coleman, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
2-0 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1. Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Well, fastball count there yielded a fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate, Elvis Franco, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Dexter Fowler will be next. Count is full. Here's the pitch. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The left fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Has a look, now the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
The 2-2 hit the other way out toward right field. Stemley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Standing in, Freddie Santiago, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Two out with the man at first. fouled off. Stays alive, still 0-2.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
1 ball.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 Chicago.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank 1st in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now here's the pitch. Claude Metz is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
2-1. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Zobrist is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for 2nd in that category in the National League. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Fernando Liriano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Into the box, Michael Jordan, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. Two balls and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Embry is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Manny. Morales.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Morales. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
0-2.
Popped up. Coleman will put this one away, and the side is retired. Reds leave one. They trail here 4-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, J.C. Embry.
For the Cubs, the right fielder, J.C. Embry.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
Ball, 1 strike.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Here now the 2-2. This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
And with 1
Number
away,
2.
let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So in now for Chicago, Christopher Moran. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis James.
Stepping in, Travis James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 4-0. set for the start of the inning, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Michael Black.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he fouls this one off. Black, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He's a 9-year Major League vet. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Stepping in now, Marcus Gutierrez. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the first baseman, William Johnner.
At the plate now, William Goddard, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out. Inside, ball 1.
1 out and a runner on second base. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Hit to short. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 7.
In now for the Reds, Art Stemley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 4-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Ben Zobrist. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Now batting, the third baseman, Dave Bowie.
Digging in to try it again, Dave Bowie. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1. 4 runs, only 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Softly hit to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Coleman.
Standing in, Tyler Coleman. He singled his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Inside, he misses ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Elvis Franco stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand 1, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Reds.
Leading off the inning, Paul Elliott, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fowler is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. At the plate, Claude Metz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Metz, a Kentucky-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Harold Green will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Harold Green.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Michael Jordan. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One and 1 to the Reds leadoff man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
2 and 1.
2 and 1.
Fouled off. Popped him up. James has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Tony Cingrani, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 52, Tony Cingrani.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dexter Fowler.
The left fielder, Dexter Fowler.
And the pitch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The center fielder.
There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready once again, Freddie He's set. Here it comes. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. J.C. Embry stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Runner at second here with 1 man out. One ball, 1 strike, the count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
1-2.
Comes set. Now the pitch.
2-2.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Now batting, number 2.
Digging in once again, Christopher Moran. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Settling in now, Manny Morales. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
In now, Michael Black. as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Line hard.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So now to the plate, Marcus Gutierrez. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he is in there.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
At the plate, William Goddard in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Popped him up. Bowie ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in, Art Stemley, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field. Santiago is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Reds strand a couple. They trail here 4-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Travis James.
The catcher, Travis James.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Dave Bowie is on deck. The 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Dave Bowie will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. From the stretch. Pitch popped up. Gutierrez moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Colvin.
The next Cub up, Tyler Coleman. Cingrani pauses. First pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Into the box now, Elvis Franco. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Two and 0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Three and 1. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 4-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Paul Elliott.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Fastball just inside. Now the 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So a good pitch there to get the out, and with that we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team ERA, and we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Digging in, Claude Metz. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Hard hit to first. A dive. He's got it. It's there, and he's out. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Byron Rocker gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 3, Byron Rocker.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Dexter Fowler. He's set and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a liner. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Santiago.
Ready for another chance, Freddie Santiago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A runner at first with no outs here. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Nobody out, runner on first. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 3-2 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, J.C. Embry. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
None out, runners at first and second. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Christopher Moran is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line towards center field. Jordan is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping up now, Christopher Moran. First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Striding into the box, Travis James. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runners back. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Too high, and it's 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Weak grounder down the line at third. And this is going to be a foul ball. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Jordan. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Digging in and looking for more, Manny Morales. First offering on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
The 1-1 pitch. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hops this one up. Coleman in foul ground. Oh, and he whiffs on it. A runner at first with no outs here. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Into the box now, Michael Black, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball just inside. Popped him up. Moran takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher, Marcus Gutierrez.
Into the box now, Marcus Gutierrez. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Embry is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for Cincinnati. They're down 4-0. Rondell Carlisle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
22, Rondell Carlisle.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Ben Zobrist. First pitch on its way, and he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Dave Bowie.
Digging in, Dave Bowie. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Gutierrez corrals it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. In now, Tyler Colvin, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Jordan is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tadahito Hong will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Ryan Buckner is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. William Goddard is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate now, Art Stemley, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Santiago is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 16, Paul Elliott.
Ready for another shot now. Paul Elliott. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Cubs have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards, as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
4-0 the score tonight. The Cubs took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Elvis Franco earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Fernando Liriano was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.